Avery. Believe the model. Now, look at her. Watch how we're going to work with the model. So we have chicken wings, right? Experience has shown that they're the most convenient to practice on. Because they have skin that mimics, well, that kind of dramatic human skin. It's not firm skin, so crispy, but skin nonetheless. Our job is to learn how to get into that layer. How do I check it? You insert the needle. It shouldn't contour you, it shouldn't show through. We don't have to see what color it is. You insert the needle so that you are under the skin. Next, to make sure you didn't enter it too deep. Here you put it in and lifted it up from you like this. That's how even I still do it all the time. Well, out of habit and correctness. Injection, elevated, all right, injecting the drug. And that's how you keep checking yourself to see if you're there or not. You put it in, lifted it up, okay. Lifted, okay. It's clear that the more you practice, the less you'll be doing this. But nevertheless, especially the first times, when we have the first model come in, the first time we'll take, and the first injection will make sure to take it away, show you where it is, and then just start to put pressure on the piston, in 1 millimeter stop, pull it out. And thus. So, how do we work with chicken? On it, we're looking for simulated wrinkles, since we're having contouring today, right? We create nasolabial folds, we create goosebumps around the eyes, forehead wrinkles. I'm going to give you assignments that we do with you now and you do them. So what is the purpose of the exercise? First, get where you need to go and don't think about it. Second, control your hands, that you have them not interfering with each other, and from us so on top. Either tightens the skin or helps it on the needle. Further on here on these exercises you and I learn to work evenly, that is, to measure the distance. That is, we do on one injection, the second should be not here, not there, not there, not there, but exactly where you concluded. So you should have an even line. Next, you and I are going to learn how to talk. Inhale, breathing deeply, breathing without tightening. Inhale, breathing deeply, breathing without tightening the breath. Hold the inhale, breathe deeply. For every injection, the word is inhale. And then there's the monotonous speech. For each injection, to make the person feel better, they breathe. So you've got like, You negotiate this with the client in advance, yes, that the faster, better be patient, the faster I'll do it. Yes, so try to be patient. If suddenly you can't stand it, tell me, I'll take my hands off, we'll rest. Only then do we stop. When a man says, I want to take a vacation. In any other case stop, chant no. Talk through the process. And she's silent, so she's patient, patient, patient. You can congress her. Like, do we need to rest now? No, we tolerate it. Let's start making it faster. And the conversation we learn and, in fact, the speed. But that's over time. The further you do the exercises, I'll tell you when. Now we can make it quicker. Well, and we'll practice the fan technique. So, that's how you collect a wrinkle, for example, for yourself, yes, and work with it. You can flip the chicken over, see here. This is where the skin, for example, in general around the eyes is like, yeah, so thin, thin, thin. This is where you can work carefully. Here you go. Wipe your hands with horhexidine now. This one we're gonna have a chicken trihexidine special. Yeah, well, you and I have ruined napkins once. Get a syringe, get a fister in there. every half hour. Smirty 5 milliliters. And a needle. The needle is 13 millimeters. Trigger, he's not anymore. We won't be using the syringe for long, so don't throw out the needle. They could use it. The same needles are found in the fielders. It's residual. It's just a chick needle. You can tighten this button right here. And very tight. Next, hold the needle with your fingernail and remove the flap. Very proper, so you don't get damaged when the cap comes off. We're throwing out the cap, too. Let's deflate. Let's get the model. And find a line for yourself as it will centimeter, 4 to 5. And that's what we're going to work on now. Let's just pretend it's lying down, and let it lie there and you move it with your hands. Here we go. Along this line, insert the needle and show which layer you are on. There is it. Yes. Aha. And further. You give less. All right, you've moved on. Aha. Were they there before us? Yes. Go on. Aha. And further. You give less. All right, you've moved on. Aha. Were they there before us? Yes. Go on. Aha. And further. Less pressure. There's very thin skin here, kind of like around the eyeballs. That's right. And onward. Good, good. Yeah, one more time. And onward. Let's go this way. If in your training or on the model there is a ball from the filter, immediately press it with your finger, so that it is immediately imprinted strongly. Let me flip it over and run it over the skin. This is the technique we use for all wrinkles. On the forehead, interwire, hound's feet. Yes, it is. Let's go with the words now. Breathe deeply. No, first a breath. Breathe in, breathe in. How are you breathing? Even. Breathe in and out. Inhale, breathing evenly. Breathe in, breathe in. Inhale and exhale. If it hurts, tell me. It hurts, let's take it away. My doctors have everything with that terminology. dull. Breathing evenly. Inhale, inhale, inhale. The next one immediately inhales. Try doing 3 or 4 hoes in a row. Alright, let's move it out, let's bend it. And hold it in, inhale. How are you feeling? You see, you stop the talk. And you don't have to stop. You have to do everything all the time without interruption. Inhale. Breathing evenly. You feel good about yourself. Inhale. I already did. Breathe. Take a breath before the pace. Inhale. Breathing evenly. Inhale. Dial. Now, when it's 1 millimeter, you have to stop, right? Just dial up these tips. Just tap. On top of her. Dressing up. We're taking it off. That's it. Here, like I showed you, like this. I am asking you. The sequel follows. I had such that the girl studied for 3 days. I have already forgotten to check her completely. Well, that is, it is already clear what to do clearly. And we had a very huge time at the end, and it was off to the train again to run, to gallop. And she began to hurry, and here is the last method did not screw. I did not check, and it is right on the client. There everything, the drug all leaked out, and right shelf was left. There was a little something unpleasant going on. There's got to be some way to unscrew it and hold it in place. I didn't stick to it, something broke there. You have to hold on to it. I too have a traumatic leftover that you have to hold it down and then screw it in. It's like the glass broke somehow. So nuanced but necessary. It's going to be smooth sailing in Sabella, I realize. Look, you see, you've got to spit. Close again. All that we do with you need to walk on an even line. Choose yourself a row, second row, third row, fourth row, and along the rows go big breaks. Do not do that as inhale, breathe deeply, breathing. Do not hold the breath, inhale, breathe deeply. I mean sometimes inhale, inhale, inhale. That's what it's like. In 1 millimeter, don't forget to stop. And then just pull it out. Stop the pressure. So that the drug of giving doesn't go. Take your time for now. We're not working at speed yet. For equipment. Stop. Inhale. Inject it in 1 millimeter. Stop. Inhale. And we continue to talk through the process. Okay. Use this hand to support yourself. You can't press that one right now. Entered, immediately the second one. Without all that needing motion. And you need to work off the whole syringe now. It's just the simple beauty of it. Though, we breathe because of it. Don't hold your breath. Spirit. Though, we breathe because of it. Don't hold your breath. No, we breathe because of it. Don't hold your breath. No, we're breathing upwards. Non-extended vacation. Non-extended vacation. No, we're breathing upwards. Non-extended vacation. No, breathe for a minute, don't hold your breath. No, breathe for a minute, don't hold your breath. Pushing, breathing for a moment, not holding our breath. Breathe for a minute, don't hold your breath. Dialing another one to come, the same thing continued. Good. Let's have another visualization now. You can go on vacation with this model. And the record. I've initialized the shape of my lips. And now we're going to practice the classic lip augmentation technique. I mean exactly the same, just along the lines. Remember, we're following the outline with you first. Outline from the top, outline from the top. Bottom contour and then optim. The lips are so small, medium-sized. Remember, yes, that we're indenting 5 millimeters. No, it's 5 millimeters is a relative value. It's relative. You have to realize that. Here, look. Here they are, let's say they're life-size lips, right? Well, it seems like they do. It's not going to be 5 millimeters, it's going to be a little bit smaller, because the sponges are small and small. This is a little bit off the edge, this is less, this is 3 millimeters. And we followed the outline. Is that right there? Yes. Let's just let them die. Very superficially withdraw and do not wait, set the pressure pulled out and up to the top, whether the other side is now the contour okay, now the center. What do you mean? Center emphasis. Emphasis added. It hurts a lot, I know. Don't say the word hurt. Maybe it didn't hurt before you said it did. Inhale, breathe deeply. Don't hold your breath. And on the other side. From here will come up, God deep, hold your breath, upper circuit, all lower circuit, aha. Aha. And volume. Yes. She's not breathing. What? She's not breathing. If you don't tire well, breathe deeply. We're holding our breath. If you're tired, tell me. You can also tell how pretty your sponges are turning out. It's working out very well. And the lower volume. Inhale. Very deep, don't hold your breath. It's very beautiful. We just ran out of the drug. The sponges are done. How do we warm it up? For example, this is the inner lip like this. So we put one finger inside, fix the other and eat in a circular motion. And it's not reversible, it's circular. Even harder. Even harder. I know it's unpleasant, but bear with me. Spread the gel evenly. Still there. Yes, it is. It's beautiful. Correct technique. For example, on the lips, yes, how is it used? In more ways than one. So it's the right technique. Maybe a few ways. The most classic is these 3 injection points. And from each point, fan out into the volume. In volume. The same is true for the top touches. For example, we can only do volume from here. Next, Vedic technique can be done in more than just volume. Here we have a lip. And we can, for example, this is the injection point right here. 1. We have one vector going down the line and the other vector going into the volume. Further down the line into volume. So we fill both line and volume at the same time. Line to volume, line to volume, line to volume on the side too. So you are doing 2 jobs at once from one point. And so to the center. Well, these are the basics. More hematomas would probably come with this method, right? I don't know. Why? Maybe less. Just one thing. And next look, 5 millimeters higher. If we need a bow, that's what we're going to have, too, a fan from the bow technique. When we need to make a 2-fan, chip. And then we collect the drug. Let's have our chicken now. We'll just hammer it in first, just hammer it in. Without taking it out, unwrap it. That's right. Without taking it out, unwrap it. Yes, you're very good at it. Right there, right there. Exactly in the center. Yeah, great. And the 3rd fan. Yeah, I like your depth. It's okay. Well, wow, no hesitation. Well done. Accentuating the top with a bow. When we have a slope 0.5 millimeters higher. Well, here it is. 5 millimeters higher. And do upwards. 2 will go along the contour, 1 in the volume. Here's where your nose will get in the way. Yes, it's not going to be easy. Bet to the loop, huh? And that's it, I don't think I need any more. You've got a point, and you're going from that point right along the contour. So it's kind of like this. Yeah, downtown, yeah. I see. And then we'll have the next one like this, too. Yes. One straight ahead. And do all turns with the needle at 1 millimeter, not inside. We'll try this way, too. Yes, it is. Start over. Ah, from the beginning. Yes. Okay, here's the deal. Outline. Turn it around and put it in the bulk. Yeah, well, from another country. Mm. Yes, from above.